मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि अपने ख्यालात का इजहार फरमाएं। कदम फलवतीन साहब।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Actually, I was not that much ready that I will be facing here to discuss, to talk to you people, because you are the future of the Amir. You are the future of GB and you are the future of Pakistan as well. I consider this area the most fortunate and the most unfortunate. Why I consider it the most fortunate? Because at the moment, the whole country is providing maximum facilities to develop, to enlighten, to educate this area especially. Not only the government of Pakistan, the government of GB, your army, but if you can see the CPEC and the Diaber Pasha Dam, even the Chinese are here to help you out, to educate your people. So what else is required for the education of a particular area or particular community? But unfortunate people, I would also say, on the part of you would be the most unfortunate people of the Amir, GB and Pakistan if you will not take advantage out of all these resources, out of all these facilities. There is no dearth of any resources for you people. As your director has mentioned, so many scholarships, so many other incentive and initiative of the government, that scholarship and reimbursement and all these things. But one thing which I have learned so far in my own education career, in my professional life as well, resources do matter a lot for the education of a particular individual, but it's the inner urge of the individual, how much interested he is for getting education. You may make this university build a bolt. See, you may sit on the very comfortable furniture. You may be having so many advanced technology, learning teaching technologies. But if you people are not interested, all these things are useless. They cannot do a single advantage for you people. So as I have been here for the last 2.5 years, and I have been observing very keenly that there is no lack of talent, no lack of potential amongst you people. Because I am directly in touch with the cadets and the students of public school and college class, and I have seen for myself that they are so talented, but the only thing which is required is the grooming, the polishing and directing of these kids. So please don't play in the heads of these people, as the director has also mentioned, that the misuse of social media, the staging of protest, see, in all these anti-educationists, I would say that these are anti-education activities. Your administration is quite aware of all these things. Your respective college, university administration, your district administration, your DP administration, everybody is aware of all these problems. So leave it to them, and they are there to resolve all these issues for you people. So while celebrating all these 3-4 activities over here, I always tell my cadets and my students that whosoever is sitting in front of me is not the direct audience of my speech or my talk. You are the representative of your own areas. In front of me, it is not only sitting one individual. He is representing a particular area. He might be belonging from Budar, he might be belonging from Tak, Niyar, Dare, Tangir, anywhere. So he is representing the whole community, the whole area. So your good behavior, your bad behavior represents the entire community. And while educating you people, we are not educating one individual. We are trying to educate the whole community. We can't bring all the community of Dare, Tangir in all these areas to sit over here and educate them. Only one individual is sufficient from their particular area. If their individual is educated, the whole area is automatically educated. Another thing, as Director Saab has mentioned, I always term or define the education not only just to get a piece of paper, that individual has been awarded the degree of management science, sociology, computer science are there in this. The basic or the simplest education definition of education, I always tell my students, my cadets, the bringing of a positive change in the behavior of the individual. This is the, जैसा कहते हैं ना कि कुएं में दरिया को बंद करना. Education का मकसद सिर्फ ये है to bring a positive change in the behavior of the individual. चाहे वो जितनी भी किताबें पढ़े, चाहे जितना भी वो पढ़ा लिखा हो, उसके बिहेवियर में पॉजिटिव चेंज नहीं है तो एजुकेटेड नहीं है. तो जब आप यहाँ पे आते हैं तो आपको एक बिहेवियर चेंज करने के लिए अभी आप प्लांटेशन करेंगे तो आपकी प्लांटेशन का जो बिहेवियर होगा वो भी अनएजुकेटेड और इनएजुकेटेड पर्सन से डिफरेंट होगा. आप किसी भी फील्ड में होंगे, आप एजुकेटेड होंगे, आप एग्रीकल्चर में है, आप यूनिवर्सिटी में है, आप फौज में है, wherever you are, your attitude, your behavior will say whether you are educated or not. So try to focus on your own behavior while getting education. Not last thing that is concerning my own career college. I congratulate you people, and I can also mention it is the most fortunate event for the people of Yamir. Inshallah, very soon we will be shifting our career college to the main campus. By end of March, this career college will be shifted to new campus, Dharamdas. This is the most important education institution for the Amir, not only the Amir but also for the entire GB. Because this is the prime or the elite education institution. The cadets who will be passed out from here, they are better trained, they are better groomed, they are better educated, they are better mannered, they are better polished. So if inshallah once they will be out, though a very limited number of cadets will be passed out, only 60 cadets are being passed out everywhere, every year. But inshallah we hope and pray that they will land in some successful professions, be it the medical, be it the engineering, be it the army, be it the navy, be it the air force. Basically we are training them for the armed forces. You all are aware of the establishment, the purpose of establishment of various cadet colleges or military colleges. The basic objectives of establishing these institutions is to provide nursery to the different academies, armed forces academies. See, once a cadet is being groomed for 5 years, and once he is landed in PMA or Air Force Academy or Naval Academy, there is no need of any further training or grooming for that individual, for that particular profession. He is already groomed. So the basic objective of the establishment of these institutions is to provide ready-made commodities to these three institutions. But there is no restriction, they can go anywhere, they can go to medical colleges, they can go to the engineering profession, wherever. But the basic objective, and I can say with authority, that at the moment, it is not only that I am wearing this uniform, at the moment in Pakistan, this is the most respectable professions. So hopefully, inshallah, once they will be shifted over there, they will be more better educated. In a better way, they will be groomed and polished. And inshallah, they will bring a positive change, not only for the Amir and Gilgit-Baltistan, but also for the entire country. And we wish and pray not only for them, but also for you people, but also for every student of the Amir. Because this is the Amir is the future of Pakistan. If this area is to be educated, it will bring a positive change, a positive sign of development for the entire country. Because you see the two important things, everywhere you might be listening to these two things, that your CPEC and your dam is being constructed in this particular area. And unfortunately, the whole world is against these two projects. It depends on the peace and tranquility of this particular area. If you people are aware, if you people are peaceful, if you people are cooperative with your government, your institutions, your organization, so inshallah, no power on the world, as Qaid-e-Azam has just said, the 25th May celebrated his birthday, that there is no power on earth which can harm this country, provided we are united and we support each other. Thank you very much.